Style, we strive to redefine the clothing industry by providing sustainable and fashionable clothing. We have committed our line of work to supporting disabled teens as well as empowering them to be confident in expressing themselves. We create a community where everyone is embraced.
We are sure most of you are aware that social media greatly influences most teenagers' lives. Since we are a part of this generation, we know how essential style and following trends are to our self-confidence. For us, it is easy to go to the mall or go online and find something that we feel comfortable and confident in. After researching, we realized that there was not a large market of adaptive clothing wear for specifically teenagers. We saw this as an opportunity to expand the market and create a change for the disabled teenagers in our society. So we have created the very first adaptable clothing brand for teenagers. I'm Danica Coe, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer. I would like you to meet the rest of our team.
I'm Brooke Bridgewater, the Customer Service Manager.
I'm Jackson Ostrander, I'm the Chief Financial Officer.
And I'm Ella Jenkins, the Chief Marketing Officer.
As previously mentioned, we have chosen to base our brand around the disabled teenage group due to the lack of resources available for them on the market. So, you may be wondering, what is adaptive clothing and how does it work? Adaptive clothing is standard clothing installed with zippers or Velcro on the backing of shirts, as well as inside the pants, which as a result will ease the dressing for disabled. The problem we have found is that it is difficult for disabled teenagers to find trending adaptive clothing. When people are thinking of the disabled and creating clothing, they don't always consider the teenagers and what they would choose to wear. We are aware that with the niche market, problems may arise, but we know we can effectively reach the audience we need to with our social media and marketing tactics. Our solution is to change the dull color clothing to exciting colors and patterns that teenagers would choose to wear, and as a result, provide more opportunities as well as build confidence.
Our business environment is favorable for our product because we are centered around trends. No other companies are like us. We focus on the wearer and the caretakers. If it's easy to put the clothing on the patients, the caretakers will not get injured. We also cater towards trends and styles. As Danny mentioned earlier, we focus on vivid colors, no dull or boring ones. We have 2 manufacturers, one in Kentucky and one overseas. We want to support Kentucky, and if we have 2, if one has an issue, we have the other one. Our short-term business goals are to have a strong starting clientele base and gain a name online and followers. We want people who shop with us once to come back multiple times. We would like to have sponsors, maybe schools, so we can do fundraisers and giveaways. Our long-term goals are to have a physical store and employ Kentuckians. With this, we bring money to the city we are in with employment, sales, and income tax. We would also like to employ disabled people. Later, we would like to have a partnership. I spoke to a business owner that owns a home care business called Visiting Angels. She has a location in Redlands and Victorville, California. She said she would market us for free because it would help her patients and her employees. Later, we would like to have a brand ambassador, hopefully someone from the Paralympics. We did some research and asked 26 people if they knew one disabled person. All except one person knew someone who was disabled. In the US alone, there are 7.5 million disabled people in kindergarten through 12th grade. There's 260,000 people under 18 that have Down syndrome. And lastly, Kentucky has 5.8% more disabled youth than the national average. These numbers all demonstrate the immense need for expanding the adaptive clothing market. Just because all disabled people are not physically disabled, there's cognitive, visual, and self-care disabled teens. They could all need help getting dressed. I knew someone from my school that had amputated arms and legs, and I contacted her and let her know about this project and our business, and she said, "I'm glad the adaptive clothing industry is growing. I wish I had something like this when I was a teen."
Through the creation of our website, Versa Style strongly believes that we will be able to impact the future for disabled teenagers and their caretakers.
We are going to reach our target audience through Amazon selling platforms and mainly social media to truly connect with our teenagers. By providing them with adaptable clothing, we include those who may feel left out. In the near future, we wish to build business partnerships and customer relationships.
So the good thing about our business is that we need to invest very little into a building, a warehouse, or similar assets. This leaves plenty of money for marketing, which is very crucial for our company since it's mostly online. We need to direct people to our website. and it's the only way that we can reach people is through ads. Additionally, it leaves us with plenty of working capital for any of our rainy day needs, so if we ever have any problems, if we ever need more inventory, we can always do that. As you can see, we have an itemized expense list. I want to highlight that we spend around half of our budget on advertising and marketing. Again, we do this because it is crucial for our company so we can have good sales. We spend around $1,035 monthly. We're expecting to sell around 60 units, with 47 would make us break even. But as we go on and as we continue to grow and see how our sales go, we will actually be able to predict better. So as you can see here, we have a monthly profit of around $266. So that might not seem like a lot, but the thing with that is we're not really worried about the profit that we're making right now, right? We are teenagers. We don't need the money. We would rather spend all the possible resources we can on our future, okay? We really want to build our company up to be the best it can in the future. So other companies, their type of model that they kind of go by is usually fashion first, fit later. But what we do is we meet the needs of our clients first. Then we can style later. So as you can see here, we are comparing prices to all the other people in our industry. You can see that we are very competitive in our pricing. So our jeans, for example, which are highlighted at the top, are $34.99, okay? That is comparing to $49.98, which is the closest, but it gets all the way up to $66. That just goes to show how competitive our pricing is.
3 reasons that you should support our business is because there are very few competitors on the market. Just like Danny said earlier, according to our research, there's about 1 to 2 other companies that make adaptable clothing. But these companies are geared towards older people and babies. We also have a high profit markup depending on each product that we sell. And last but not least, you should support our business because we strive to change the future for the disabled. We sell supportive merch with our brand name, like t-shirts and bracelets, to raise awareness for those who are disabled. This expands our target market to also family and friends of disabled teens. You can find all of our products on our website. This is easily accessed by scanning the QR code on the screen, taking you directly to our marketing platform. We collect orders and ship it straight to our customers using eco-friendly packaging. You can find us on social media like our Instagram, or you can contact us with our email or our phone number. We are Versus Style. Thank you.